classes deepened, theories hardened into structures that could not be tested, measured, restrained. Matthew learned how power could be shaped without being released, how containment was important as force. He learned which questions earned silence and which earned attention. Then the news arrived. It came as a rumor, then a headline, then certainty that could not be folded away. Diamond Harbour had been attacked. The radio voice was no longer careful. Names were spoken plainly, numbers followed. Matthew had not even seen were suddenly close enough to hurt. His brother was killed. The message arrived officially in the language of duty and sacrifice, but Matthew understood simple terms. His brother was gone. There was no letter explaining it better. No version of events that returned what had been taken. Matthew stopped attending lectures. He packed his things with the same methodical care that he used to unpack them. The war effort needed him, and he was of age. He was able-bodied, and he knew what was happening in the world now. He did not see how he could remain where he was. The president declared war on Nehon. The campus changed overnight. Flags appeared. Conversation sharpened. Students spoke of enlistment with voices that sounded rehearsed, as if they were trying to convince themselves. Matthew left the university for several days. When Professor Verne sent for him, the office was small and sparse. Books lined the walls in no obvious order. The window was open, though the air outside was cold. Professor Verne did not ask Matthew to sit. He did not pretend this was a normal meeting. Matthew, he said, I'm sorry about your brother. The words were plain. They were enough. Matthew nodded. I don't think you should go to war, Professor Verne continued. Matthew looked at him, surprised, not by the opinion, but by the certainty.